this was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. This is a good workout for beginners, but you can adjust it for your fitness level, guys. All right, guys, I put together a really fun 12-minute follow-along workout today. Now, I designed it to have 4 different exercises, and I want you guys to do it in a circuit-style training method. And what I mean by that is we're going to do each exercise in order, okay? And we're just going to move from one to the next, we go to the 4th, and then we start back over with exercise number 1. So we do 3 circuits of 4 exercises, and each exercise we're going to do for 60 seconds. So I have a timer set up on my ThinkPad over here, and what's going to happen is we're going to do each exercise for 20 seconds on and 40 seconds off. So cumulative 60 seconds per exercise, all right? Now the only caveat to this, okay, is exercise number 2. Now exercise number 2 is a split squat, and you'll see how to do it as I'm performing, as you're following along. But if I just did 20 seconds of split squats with just my right foot forward, then I would not work my legs equally from side to side. So I figured it out. Each split squat rep takes a little over a second. So if we do 7 on one leg, and then we switch and do 7 on the other leg, that's gonna correspond to 20 seconds. And I bet you when this timer guy tells me, all right, to rest, then I'm pretty much there. So guys, basically, I know it sounds a little complicated right now, but I promise as I'm doing it and you're following along, it's real straightforward. So the 4 exercises are, the first one is called a MUAY THAI push-up. Probably never heard of that, probably never seen it either, okay? You'll be able to follow along as I'm doing it, all right? Then we got some split squats, which are real straightforward. Elevated skull crushers is probably another exercise that you've never seen or done before. And then we're gonna follow it up with the 4th and last exercise, bicycle crunch. Now those are real straightforward, very self-explanatory. So instead of me stepping you through each individual exercise like I normally do and showing you how to do the form, I'm just going to say screw it. I'm going to hit the timer, we're going to get going, and you can actually watch me do this workout, okay? I'm going to do 3 circuits, okay, of 4 different exercises. That should take me right at 12 minutes. All right, I love these little timers. This is a free app here. I set it up to be 20 seconds on, and it's going to tell me to rest for 40 seconds, and it'll tell me to go again.
3, 2, 1, go.
Muay Thai push-ups. All right, I got 40 seconds, all right, before I go and start the next exercise. Now, remember, split squats is number 2. So I'm only gonna do 7 reps per leg, okay? I'm not gonna be listening to this. Now, at the end of 20 seconds, yes, I'm gonna stop. But I bet that's gonna work out just about right. 7 on each side, probably 14 reps is gonna equal right at around 20 seconds. All right, so give yourself just a little rest here, guys. All right. I love these things.
3, 2,
here we go.
1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, switch. 1, 2, 3,
2,
4,
1,
5, 6, 7. All right, plenty of time, okay? So, got 40 seconds rest before we go to exercise number 3. And guys, you're gonna notice I'm a little out of breath, and normally I wouldn't be, but mainly it's because I'm talking to you guys. And so, when you're talking, basically you cannot catch your breath. You're always exhaling. All right, so exercise number 3 is something called an elevated skull crusher. You need to find a wall, okay, or a door, someplace to do this. We're going to be leaning forward, and the further you lean forward, the more difficult it is.
3, 2, 1, go.
These are elevated skull crushers. I'm really hitting my triceps primarily here, guys. Getting a little bit of shoulders and a tiny bit of chest. But mainly,
3, 2,
it's the back of those arms.
rest.
All right, 20 seconds of that, 40 seconds off. So that combination, remember, 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off, exactly 1 minute. All right, so there's a reason why I picked those numbers. If you don't have one of these little self-timer apps, it's real easy to do with your watch or just your cell phone. Just basically pull up the clock and just look at it, all right? Last exercise of the circuit is the bicycle crunch. So guys, many crunches you can do in 20 seconds, all right? So we don't have to count. We just need to listen to this nice guy over here telling me to start and stop. Okay, so unlike a normal high intensity interval training workout where you're just killing it, you're out of breath, and at the end of each circuit, whew, you're dead and you stop and catch your breath for a minute or so and then do it all again, I've designed this to be more of kind of a smooth, consistent type of circuit training. All right, so I'm only resting 40 seconds now before I start back over at the top of the next circuit. So 1 circuit down, 2 to go. Remember, Muay Thai push-ups. First exercise.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right. So if this was a HIIT style workout where I really wanted you guys to kill yourself, I'd probably have you doing 30 seconds on and 20 seconds off, okay? Or maybe even 20 seconds on and just immediately go to the next exercise with as little rest as possible. So we're gonna do split squats, exercise number 2. Remember, it's 7 and 7. That equals pretty much 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little better this time, all right? I was going too slow the first time, and I took too long to transition from one leg to the next. So, next exercise, elevated skull crushers. Remember, there's no rush. All right, you guys can kind of just shake it out, okay? Stay nice and loose. But I promise, guys, if you're doing this right, you're gonna slowly feel that heart rate get up, right? Okay? A little bit out of breath, all right, each time, a little tougher. All right, skull crushers.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right. I'm starting to feel it here. I'm starting to get a pump, guys. So, man, I designed this so that all these different exercises work different muscle groups, all right? So we're really pretty much getting our entire body. I mean, we're getting upper body with the push-ups and the elevated skull crushers, getting our legs with those split squats, and of course, we're getting our core with the crunches. All right. Got plenty of time here, but still, let's get ready for the bicycle crunches. Now, this is the 4th and last exercise of the circuit. And this, of course, is circuit number 2.
3, 2, 1, go. 3,
2 down, 1 to go, right? Muay Thai push-ups. Now guys, that is an awkward exercise. There's a lot of balance involved, okay? And you're just gonna have to kind of experiment. Matter of fact, I would have you guys practice doing just a few of them before you even start this workout. So just kind of get the feel, okay? They're not real difficult, but if you've never done them before, it's gonna feel like you're falling off balance, and you're gonna have to kind of figure out how much you twist.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right. I can go faster and faster and faster. I'm just trying to do them fairly slow with really good form, just so you guys can kind of get a feel. You know, once you get that balance going and know how much to twist, pull your knee up to your elbow, you can speed it up and get a lot more push-ups in that 20-second period. All right, split squats. Remember 7, and then switch legs, and then 7, and that combined is going to be right at around 20 seconds. All right,
3, 2, 1, go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
3,
6,
2, 1,
7.
rest.
Told you. I can figure this stuff out. All right. Third exercise in the third and final circuit with those elevated skull crushers. That's probably the toughest exercise as far as all these are concerned, as far as lifting your body weight. So if it's a little too tough, don't lean so far. Don't have your feet so far away from the wall. If you need it to get a little easier, if you stand more and more upright, feet closer to the wall, you'll be pushing less percentage or a smaller percentage of your overall body weight, all right?
3, 2, 1, go.
1.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Now one thing, since I got 40 seconds before the next one, is I want you guys to have your hands up here right at face level, okay? When you're doing these, if you had your hands down here, you end up doing a push-up, right? I don't want you to push up. I want your hands about 12 inches apart and up at eye level, okay? That'll force your triceps to do the work and not your chest. That's the whole point of this deal. All right, fourth, last exercise, man, of the third and final circuit, and then we're done, guys. Whew, bicycle crunches.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, done.
All right, man. 3 and done. All right, so real quick, just kind of want to wrap everything up here and give you guys a few pointers. So this was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. This is a good workout for beginners, but you can adjust it for your fitness level, guys. So if you're in better shape, instead of doing 20 seconds on and 40 seconds off, do 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. Now, that's still 1 minute per exercise, and it's still 12 minutes overall. But that'll be a whole lot harder. And for you guys that try that, you think, no big deal. Do this. Do 40 seconds on and 20 seconds rest, all right? Still a minute total per exercise, still 12 minutes total. But I promise, guys, if you try that, it will be an absolute killer. All right, hope you like the workout, guys. And remember, it ain't gonna happen overnight. You gotta stick with it and never give up on yourself.